Stop! Stop! Those flowers go in the back, as indicated by the floral chart that you guys had plenty of time to memorize. Yeah, thank you.
Now, how did I know I'd find you at the helm of this ship?
Go away, I'm busy.
I was wondering what time I should pick you up tomorrow.
How about 9:45?
I was promised a date in return for one of my hybrids.
Yes, a date, like to a movie where we don't have to talk, and I can put at least 3 seats between us.
Well, surely the reigning Miss Mystic Falls won't be hosting the party alone, and I assume you're not taking Tyler? Not after his indiscretions with his lady werewolf friend.
Fine. If you insist on coming, meet me here, 2 p.m. Black tie optional. And I already have a dress, so don't even think of getting me so much as a corsage. You understand?
I'll see you tomorrow, Caroline.
Hey, why are we busting your table? I said no empty glasses. Will you guys pick up the tempo? This is a pageant, not a funeral.
And how am I doing?
You're perfect. Which is so beyond annoying, I can't even look at you.
They didn't waste any time, did they?
Let's just get today over with. And the thought of you two together really makes me want to barf.
Easy, love. You're making a scene.
Wow, Caroline. Thank you for making this very difficult time so much easier.
How did I become the bad guy?
Let's get you a drink. I'll tell you all about being the bad guy.
It's just, as her best friend, it is my duty to warn her when she's making a giant mistake, right? And now she's taking Damon's side on everything.
So being a vampire has changed her?
But being a vampire only amplifies who you already are. It doesn't turn you into a completely different person.
It's very peculiar.
What's that look for?
It'll all make sense eventually.
Whatever, just hurry up and find the cure.
I'm working on it.
Did you ever take it?
Now, why would I want to cure myself of being the most powerful creature on the planet?
So there's not one single moment in your whole life that you want to be human?
How about you? Life used to be a lot easier. Don't you miss the days of being chair of the Mystic Falls Beautification Committee and the director of the policeman's yearly
Is that my
raffle?
Mystic application? Where did you get that?
When I am chosen, I intend to redefine excellence. Now, I'm really enjoying your use of when here. It's very confident. And above all, I promise to aspire, inspire, and perspire. Obviously, we found a shortage of words ending in spire.
It's very funny. It's hilarious. Just
And he's hot and smart.
Do you know him or something?
No, I just met him. Why?
No reason.
I never answered your question if I'd ever thought about being human. Once, I was on a trek in the Andes, and a hummingbird flew up to me. It just hovered there staring at me. Its tiny heart was pattering like a machine gun. And I thought, what a thing. You know, to have to work that hard every day just to stay alive. To be constantly on the verge of death. And how satisfying every day must be that it survived. And that was the only time I thought about being human.
Catherine Wilson. I would love nothing more than to get out of here before Vaughn comes back to life. But Damon won't take the cure.
He wants it for Elena. All right, look, just hang on a little longer. Caroline's calling Klaus again.
Stefan, we are past the point of Hail Mary phone calls. What do you want me to do, stand here and watch him die? Or force feed him the cure? Stefan.
Remember us, Caroline.
There are plenty more of these to go around. Who's next? I can do this all day.
How'd you get here so fast?
I was already on my way. I received your graduation announcement. It's very subtle. I assume you're expecting cash?
That, or a mini fridge.
I had considered offering you a first-class ticket to join me in New Orleans. But I knew what your answer would be. So I opted for something I knew you would accept. Tyler is now free to return to Mystic Falls.
What?
He's your first love. I intend to be your last. However long it takes. Congratulations, Caroline. Let's get out of here before 12 angry hybrids decide to pick a fight.
Seriously?
Good evening.
I need a drink.
Give me love like her.
You look stunning if it isn't obvious.
Thank you.
Lately I've been waking up alone. Pink splattered teardrops on my shirt. Told you I'd let them go, and that I'll fight.
I'm glad you came.
Well, it's either caviar or sympathy casseroles.
I heard about your father.
Don't. Seriously.
Very well. On to more mannered subjects then, like how ravishing you look in that dress.
I didn't really have time to shop.
And the bracelet I gave you, what's your excuse for wearing that? You know, you're quite the dancer.
Well, I've had training. I happen to be Miss Mystic Falls.
I know.
Oh, give me love, my, give me love.
You like horses?
I'm not talking to you until you tell me why you invited me here.
I fancy you. That's so hard to believe.
Yes.
Why? You're beautiful, you're strong, you're full of light. I enjoy you.
Well, I'm spoken for. By Tyler.
I thought you two ended things.
Yeah, because of you and your freaky sire bond with him.
So you aren't spoken for. You know, horses are the opposite of people. They're loyal. My father hunted me for 1,000 years, and the closest he ever came was the day he killed my favorite horse. He severed its neck with a sword as a warning.
Did you ever consider sitting down with your father and talking it out?
I'm afraid my relationship with my father was a little more complex than yours.
Maybe so. But I let my father go with no regrets. And to answer your question, yes, I like horses. But I also like people, and they actually like me, so I'll be inside. Matt! Matt, we're coming for you!
Hello, Caroline.
Klaus. Sorry, Matt's buried alive. No time to chat.
Are you not even the least bit curious as to why I'm here?
I literally just whooshed at the sight of your face, so no.
Damon informed me that Katerina Petrova has taken a tragic turn.
So you're here to gloat over her corpse to be. To delight in the closure of 500 years of revenge. Great. Now I'm even less interested.
Well, then perhaps you'd be more interested in talking about Tyler.
See? Did you...
No, I sent him off with little more than a bruised ego. He really does hate me, poor lad. Revenge, it eats at him. I hear you two broke up.
Because I made him choose. Me or his stupid revenge fantasy. He chose wrong. I suggest that you learn from his mistakes and let Catherine die in peace. Dying sucks enough as it is. No need to rub anyone's nose in it.
Would you give me the same choice?
What?
Were I to abandon my revenge against Katerina, would you offer me the same choice as Tyler?
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
You can't do this to me. You can't just show up and distract me while my friend is in danger.
You know, while you've been vamping off in all the wrong directions, I heard Matt's distant and desperate screams.
Where?
Don't worry, love. I've got it covered. Trust me, he'll be quite happy with his rescuer. So the quarterback has been saved. What now?
Don't you have a dying girl to go punish for all of her sins?
I do, but I won't for you.
So you came all the way to Mystic Falls just to back off when I ask you to?
No, I came all the way to Mystic Falls to gloat over a corpse to be, as you so poetically put it. But I will leave, minus the gloating, in return for one small thing.
And what is that?
I want your confession.
My confession? I didn't do anything. Confession about what?
Me. As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna walk away, and I'm never coming back. You'll never again have to look me in the eye and cover our connection with hostility and revulsion. You'll never have to loathe the darkest parts of yourself that care for me, in spite of all I've done. I will be gone, and you will be free. I just want you to be honest with me.
I'm in college. I'm building a life for myself. I have plans and a future and things that I want, and none of those things involve you, okay? None of them.
I see.
No, you don't, because yes, I cover our connection with hostility, because yes, I hate myself for the truth. So if you promise to walk away, like you said, and never come back, then yes, I will be honest with you. I will be honest with you about what I want.
I will walk away, and I will never come back. I promise.
Good.
Are you going to kill me?
On your birthday? Do you really think that low of me?
Yes.
That looks bad. My apologies. You're what's known as collateral damage. It's nothing personal. I love birthdays.
Yeah. Aren't you like a billion or something?
You have to adjust your perception of time when you become a vampire, Caroline. Celebrate the fact that you're no longer bound by trivial human conventions. You're free.
No. I'm dying.
And I could let you die. If that's what you want. If you really believe your existence has no meaning. I thought about it myself. Once or twice over the centuries, truth be told. But I'll let you in on a little secret. There's a whole world out there waiting for you. Great cities and art and music. Genuine beauty. And you can have all of it. You can have 1,000 more birthdays. All you have to do is ask.
I don't want to die.
There you go, sweetheart. Have at it. Happy birthday, Caroline.
Get help!
It's okay, it's okay, it's me. It's okay, you're safe. Well safe, Elena. You go straight home. You stay inside, do you understand? Do you understand me?
Thank you.
Klaus? Klaus? Hello? Did you not hear me?
Of course I heard you, Caroline. I think the whole of Mystic Falls heard you. I'm in no mood for company.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having personal issues, but I have a real crisis on my hands. Elena stole my prom dress. I went to pick it up, and the tailor said that somebody else already did. And when I asked who, she said she couldn't remember. Hello? The Vervain is out of the town water supply. She was compelled. It is not funny.
I know.
Then stop laughing. Look, I know that prom isn't important to you, but it's important to me.
Well, surely finding another dress is well within your substantial vampire capabilities.
Oh, but I don't want just another dress. I want to look hot. Like Princess Grace of Monaco, hot. So, could you please go back into your creepy trophy case of family collectibles and dig me out something of royal caliber?
I know that sound all too well. You might try picking her up.
Hold on. How am I talking to you right now? Where is Stefan?
By the way, what's your stance on hand-me-downs? We have a chest that was once owned by Louis XV. It's being wasted on my daughter's outgrown onesies. Any interest?
One, these babies aren't mine. They're Rick's.
Yes, that's been made abundantly clear to me by your boyfriend.
Two, I didn't call you. I called Stefan. Yes, my boyfriend, who's currently running for his life while I sit here playing worst case scenario. Except these babies that aren't mine won't stop crying, and now this entire diner hates me. So if you could refrain from gloating in the face of my misery, that would be very much appreciated.
Stefan will be fine.
How do you know?
Because I will ensure it. So, here you are. In college, building a life for yourself. Plans, a future, things you want.
Klaus, I'm not doing this with you.
I take it children were not involved in those plans.
No, they weren't. Luckily, these aren't mine.
So you've mentioned. You know, my family challenges the bounds of my sanity. They drive me to do unspeakable things, all the while finding fresh and inventive ways to torture me. But as it turns out, my family is what makes me truly happy. It's not a crime to love what you cannot explain. I was sorry to hear about your mother, Caroline. I'm sure she would have loved to see you with the little ones.
Oh my God, she's finally sleeping.
Well, then, we mustn't wake her. Goodbye, Caroline. Caroline, I'm standing in one of my favorite places in the world, surrounded by food, music, art, culture, and all I can think about is how much I want to show it to you. Maybe one day you'll let me. You know, when I first came back from Mystic Falls, I met a woman near here and we mused about art.
Can you guess another blonde? You have a type.
Intelligent, beautiful, fierce, with a heart bigger than the sun.
And the patience of a saint. I've never really understood art. I mean, it's pretty, sure, but...
Well, you have to see past the paint and the technique to understand the deeper meaning of it all. This piece, for example, is about time. The way it rises, falls, races and slows. Human beings in all their brevity feel it, but we feel it more. The fiction of the clock, the lies the calendar tells. I've lived 1,000 very small years, but a handful of years that were lifetimes of their own. Years in the city, moments with hope.
Okay. We need a drink. Or maybe 6. We turn off in 4.1 miles.
Do you regret the time we've spent together?
Seriously?
Do you?
Okay, if it'll take your mind off of wanting to murder an innocent teenage boy, then... No, I don't regret our time together. I just think when we met, I was so young. And when I think about it, I was someone else back then. And so were you.
I don't think I've changed that much.
I do. The man I met back then terrified me. I was intrigued, but I never felt safe or relaxed or myself, really. And now look at us.
So you don't regret meeting me?
No. But I do think that I represented something for you back then. Something innocent. It reminded you of a part of yourself that you lost and wished that you could get back. If we'd never met until now, I wonder if you'd even notice me.
It would be impossible not to notice you, Caroline. Your essence would hover around me. Around me.